Sorry I'm late. Traffic was a nightmare. Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm your new student.
Jackson, I'll be your PT, your CI.
What are you working on here?
Oh, just some cranial nerves.
Awful.
You know anything about those?
Nothing.
Yeah, I figured. Cam, our next patient is a 15-year-old female with EDMD, Emery-Dreifuss muscular dystrophy. It's one of 9 types of muscular dystrophy. It's a rare genetic degenerative disease which targets the skeletal muscle and the heart.
You didn't have to tell me that. I know everything about Emery-Dreifuss muscular dystrophy. Fact! Did you know that Emery-Dreifuss muscular dystrophy, EDMD for short, does not mean electronic dance music dance? The cause of it is unknown. However, it's estimated that the X chromosome linked EDMD affects 1 in 1,000 people, 100,000 people in the general population. EDMD is most commonly inherited through the X-linked manner. Thus, children are at a higher risk if they are male and their mother is the carrier. Fact! Did you know that EDMD is inherited by a pathogenic gene from a parent from a mutation of one of 3 specific genes in utero? These genes that cause it are EMD, which is encoding emerin, FHL1, encoding FHL1, and LMNA, encoding lamina A and C. These are inherited through the X-linked chromosomes in an autosomal recessive manner, and is caused by mutations in the genes that create proteins for the components of muscle cell nucleus. Gene tests are required in the diagnosis of EDMD. Tests may include a single gene test looking at the protein emerin, a multi-gene panel looking at the genes such as EMD, FHL1, and LMNA, or a comprehensive genomic testing looking at the sequence. Jackson, did you do this?
Yeah.
Don't you know this is a safety hazard? Why'd you put this up?
So unprofessional, Dwight. I mean, Cam. Very professional. The patient just walked in. Cam, grab the gonies.
What's this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Michael! Michael! Jackson put my goatee in lemon jello!
How's
Hi.
it going? Jackson.
I'm Katie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is Cam.
Hi.
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 It's nice to meet you.
He's a student. Do
Okay.
you care if he joins us today?
No, that's okay.
So, what brings you in?
So, my name's Katie. About 5 years ago, when I was 10 years old, I started noticing my parents noticed that I was walking on my toes a lot, so they brought me into the doctor, and they diagnosed me with EDMD.
Okay. Could you go in a little bit more detail about your symptoms?
Yes, so that was the first symptom, was the toe walking. I also noticed that I had some stiffness in my elbows, my spine, my ankles, my neck, which was really limiting my movement. So after I was diagnosed, I ended up just getting really weak in my shoulders, my chest, my legs, which was also just very limiting and things that I like to do. Then recently, actually, my heart rate has slowed down a lot, and so I'm really just here to manage my symptoms better and find out more about my condition.
Okay, let's go in a bit more detail about your symptoms.
Have you had ptosis?
No.
No. What about vocal cord palsy?
I don't think so.
Difficulty swallowing?
Yeah, sometimes.
What about slow heart rate?
Yeah, I said that.
What about, do you have a big heart? I mean, like size-wise, not like I like puppies or kittens.
Not that I know of.
Well, have you had a respiratory failure?
No, I have not.
She's
And-
alive.
This is a side project. Do we have everything we need?
We're good. Cool. Good job. All right, let's go to the gym.
Okay.
We're gonna start with some general exercises and stretching. We're gonna do a calf stretch. Have you ever done one of those before?
No.
No. Why would she need to do a calf stretch, Cam?
Why would we do a calf stretch?
To prevent.
To prevent contractures.
Yes. Good job.
Contractures.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna come over to the wall, put our hands on the wall like this. Put one leg out behind you, nice and straight. The other one a little bent. Until you feel a stretch in your calf. Feel that?
Yep.
Nice.
What optimal angle do we need for this?
Yep, that looks pretty good.
Is there anything that I should be doing on my own at home?
Jackson, I got this. On the
Okay.
beet farm, we used to take chairs and lift them overhead like this. Do you think that's something we could do?
Well, I think we should probably do something a little more reasonable.
This
Do you
is
have
reasonable.
exercise equipment at home at all?
Yeah, I have a couple of free weights.
Okay, I would go with really light weights or no weights at all, just general range of motion, just moving your arms, making
Okay.
sure you can move in all directions.
Okay. And why is that important?
What do you think, Cam?
Well, we want to keep your muscles strong, and when we stretch your arms into some new range of motion, we want to keep those ranges of motion strong.
Okay.
Are you on any medications?
Yes, I recently started taking lidocaine.
Okay. We have a short video we'd like you to watch just to learn a little bit more about the medications you might be taking.
Okay.
Antiarrhythmic drugs for AV disorder, lidocaine, quinidine, etc. Due to the increased risks of arrhythmias, use extreme caution during aerobic exercise. When using antithromboembolic drugs, make sure to avoid physical interventions that could increase bleeding, such as wound debridement, chest percussion, joint mob, and the application of local heat.
You did a great job in there.
Thanks.
She'll be coming back to see us 3 times a week, so we'll get to know her pretty well and familiarize.
Is that a fire alarm?
Yeah.
Break the window! Break the window! Wait, Jackson, I need to tell you about the red flags. I gotta tell you that pregnancy can have complications that can arise with fetal development. Malignant hyperthermia can result from depolarizing muscle relaxants and inhaled anesthetics. And her cardiovascular function can even worsen. And on top of all that, if her contractures get worse, she might need surgery to release them. Let's go! We gotta go! We gotta get out of here. So, we're done, but you guys gotta stick around for one more video.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Words it loud, women warm, been kicked around since I was born. Well, it's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. Let it go, let it go.
Staying alive.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking how I'm gonna live without you by my side.